I don't know if y'all can hear me or this music or not, but let me see what's going on. Ain't nobody gonna be joining this. This is the first live, so you already know how this go. YouTube is not gonna push this. If you know how that go, it's not gonna happen. But we live, so I'm just trying to get the sound right. Hold on 1 second. All right, so we back live. Let me make sure this is good. Let me turn this down real quick. Like I said, I already know I'm gonna be talking to myself for a minute. I just wanted to get on here for the first time because I got to get on here and just start talking to the community, people that actually subscribe to me, so I can actually just like get to know y'all. I mean, I feel like I said, nobody gonna join this live. It's the first time. If you know how YouTube works, it's not gonna push this kind of video like they do any other video that I may drop. But I just wanted to give y'all a chance to actually see who I am, so I can meet some of y'all. But that's how they go. But I'm finna actually, I think, let me see, it ain't really too much to talk about because the only thing I really want to talk about really is just YouTube growth because I feel like that's one thing that helped me since I got in this niche. If any of y'all have any seen me, any of my subscribers, if any of y'all come back and watch this video later, I started off doing shoe content. Like that's really how I got into the game. That was my niche. That's how I started off getting into that content. My bad. I gotta slow down because I'm listening to myself as well to make sure the audio right. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I started off doing the sneaker content, getting to that niche, and then started to delve off into like just commentary because I started watching like Poetic Flacco, started watching like O'Shea Duke Jackson, Omeezy is another page as well that I used to watch. So I'm sitting there watching, and then like even like you watch like the Breakfast Club, and they giving their takes and opinions on different things, and I was like, I'm at work or I just kicking bullshit, just talking to people, and I'll be giving my same opinions on things. So I figured, like, why not just start recording and get paid for it as well. So that's how that really started. Um, but I really just want to talk to anybody that is watching. Like I said, this is live, but the live was originally I sent to people because if you want to learn anything about YouTube, to go ahead in the comment section. Just if you got any questions, any type of concerns, or anything that you probably want to get into yourself as well, let me know. I'm only gonna be on here for like 30 minutes. That's it. I got to start getting ready. My day actually starts tomorrow as well, so I ain't gonna be on here too long. But if anybody, I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all watching right now. If you're into YouTube or anything, if you any of y'all watching got any questions for me, let me know as well. But if not, we just gonna keep thugging out right here. It was one thing I did want to talk about. If nobody does have any questions, I don't know if anybody's seen what's going on with like Chris Brown and the situation with the lawsuit. I guess it was like his maid has actually won the lawsuit originally for $13 million because one of the dogs that Chris Brown actually has, bit the lady and mauled her. Now she lived, clearly, obviously, if she won a lawsuit. But Chris Brown came back around. He like, hold on, like, listen, like, lady, I get that you won this 13 million, but the people that was like the prosecutors, they was throwing in situations where they start throwing in the stuff with Rihanna back in the past when he was 20 years old. They start trying to throw that evidence, well, not even evidence because it has nothing to do with the case. They started throwing that into the trial, pretty much trying to sway the jury's opinion, trying to make this image of Chris Brown that he's a bad guy because of a situation that happened when he was 20 years old. But it's like, so he's pretty much putting an appeal, just saying like, all right, that's something that y'all cannot try to just throw into the case because that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. So I'm really trying to stay like linked to that situation because I really want to get like an update on that so I can come back and talk to y'all. I was really late on that whole situation when it really popped off because I actually wasn't expecting like a judgment like that of $13 million. Like, but I ain't gonna fake it because some people was saying it's steep. But if you think about it, if somebody got like what, I ain't gonna fake it. If Chris Brown, your dog bite me, partner, and I'm in your crib, I'm clean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Because originally they did say that they was telling her not to go into that part of the house. But I'm just saying, regardless, if the dog bite me, $13 million, that sounds pretty good to me. Like, what I'm saying? I might be cool with that. I can accept that. But if you telling me you want me to take less than that, I feel like she definitely gonna fight the appeal. Like the fact that she won that $13 million, I don't think that has nothing to do too much about the past. So I don't know if the appeal is gonna go through because at the end of the day, the jury probably heard that, but that has nothing to do with probably what their judgment was. But regardless, once it's thrown into the case, it's kind of like you got to look at it from a certain way because that can be used as a way to sway the judges, to sway the jury's opinion based on how they feel. Just it's pretty much my take on that situation. Um, Another thing that was kind of going on recently, a lot of people. I haven't really got a chance to talk about the Nolan Wells situation. I feel like that was one thing that I definitely should have jumped on from the jump. So if anybody watching right now and I was slacking on that, my apologies. The thing I'm about to start jumping on is this Keffe D and his Tupac situation, where Buddy pretty much dug himself in his own hole. He got on Vlad platform, was talking about the book that he wrote, and it's like, bro, like if you know that you got away with one of the biggest high profile murders of all time, you literally got away with it, and then you put yourself like right there in the crime scene. Like this man Keffe D has literally a part on the Vlad interview. Like I'm not gonna play it right here because we're gonna get this technology better and everything so I can start showing y'all the screen because I tried to share it earlier and it's real choppy. I don't like it, so we're not gonna do that. But like Keffe D puts himself at the crime scene, and he has it in his book where he's pretty much like, bro, like I saw Suge Knight, me and Suge Knight made eye contact before the shots rang off. You put yourself at the crime. Like there is no statutes of limitations on murder. But Keffe D had this thing called a proffer agreement. Now, a proffer agreement, they call this thing is like queen for a day. Now, the proffer agreement gives you the ability to pretty much just, if you commit a crime and the police bring you in there and you want to get yourself out of the crime, you can snitch. But they it's still snitching regardless, but it's really you telling yourself, you telling everything that you did. So if mean it's not really going to incriminate anybody because of what you're telling, it can be used against you. It's so that you can get some type of leniency in your sentencing because he was dealing with like a PCP case. So he was started doing this thing called a proffer agreement where he's telling everything that took place during that night when they killed Tupac in Las Vegas at the Mike Tyson fight. Like his nephew was in the car, they pulled up at his nephew, just got jumped at the MGM by Tupac and Suge Knight. They stumped on his nephew. You know what I'm saying? Orlando Anderson. Like that was another thing. I'm rambling a little bit, but I do want people to understand like Tupac got himself in a situation where he was dealing with some gangsters, dog. Like Tupac put himself in a situation where he was dealing with like some real street guys. Like I don't know, but Tupac got in the image with Bishop. Like when he got into that movie role with Juice, like that persona, that character just stuck with him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if Tupac had Instagram and social media back in the day, we would have seen Buddy all on live 24/7. He probably had more drama and BS than NBA YoungBoy. Like as much NBA YoungBoy don't be on social media too much as you know what I'm saying, as far as in his hand holding up the phone. But Tupac would have took that character to a whole nother level. All in all, I'm rambling, but I'm getting to the point that Keffe D is in a situation where I really want to keep up with this case because dude screwed himself. Like you got away with one of the biggest high profile murders. Your nephew is the one that committed it, and then you going around on these platforms telling people that you was in the car. So I mean, like, like they gonna have to solve this case eventually because you making them people look like a fool. If you literally going around on these different platforms talking about the crime, talking about you did this and that, and then you got the Las Vegas PD just got to sit back and like, hold on, like this dude is really mocking us. Like this ain't really nothing we gotta play with because y'all gonna look like some fools. Tupac got murdered. This guy's literally going around on different platforms, doing different interviews, talking about the situation, explaining he was there, and y'all just let him go about his day and just let him keep making money. But they actually tied him back up into that. So I want to see what's going to happen. I think they have to, like, the man is Keffe D is already like what, like 60 something years old. So I don't know how much longer he gonna even be able to last in jail. So they might try to actually hurry up and get a prosecution and just go ahead and get him locked up. So just get it out the way. But I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on that situation. All in all, like I said, the really the focal point as well, other than them topics that I want to talk about this live is YouTube. Like that was one of the other things I want to talk about. I feel like YouTube is one of them things that actually helped me because I enjoy making videos. That was one of the I actually enjoy editing, doing effects, doing different things like that, like putting the sequence of videos together, creating something. So that was actually like a good, easy process for me because I like creating. But I feel like if anybody does want to get in YouTube, like 'cause people do ask me that, I feel like the first thing is definitely just finding your niche. It sounds as cliche, but it's the simplest thing ever, and it's the most important thing is finding your niche, finding what you're good at. Whether that could be cooking, if you're a mom, if you're into sports, if you like games, if you like karate or MMA or like those type of things, that can be your niche, that can be your pocket, that could be the thing that saying that you want to resonate with your audience. So let's say for instance, like I'm gonna start with me. My first thing that I was doing was shoes. That was my niche. So when I was doing shoes, I would do unboxings, try-ons, how-tos, different ways you can lace your shoes, like those type of things. Those are different pockets that your niche that you can fit in. So when you do find a niche that you want to stick in, you want to think of different ideas and different videos that you can do within that niche that are like, maybe I want to say always more than 8 minutes. Always make a video more than 8 minutes. Starting off, focus on just getting past 8 minutes. If it's 8 minutes and 10 seconds, oh well. If it's 8 minutes and 5 seconds, great, even better. It is what it is. I mean, it's less, but you get what I'm saying. No matter what, you cross that threshold. Make your videos 8 minutes. So that was what I used to do. So you want to actually start creating the videos, and then I feel like also you want to create the video from the perspective as a viewer. Like you don't want to just put something together and just feel like, all right, I'm just going by the book. I'm just doing with the blueprint. All right, talk, scene. You don't want to do like that. You want to actually put yourself in the driver's seat. Oh no, put yourself in the, I guess, passenger seat. Because what you want to do is just you want to make the video pleasing as if you're the viewer. So I think about the first 30 seconds when I'm doing the video. I think about the first that hook that I want to catch you. I want to think about the thumbnail. So like those are the different things that you want to also implement into your videos. So another one, let's say if you do cooking, right? Let's say you do cooking. You want to do how to's. That's real big on YouTube. How to videos. You could do videos as simple as how to make the perfect peanut butter and jelly, like simply cutting the crust the right way, the way that you evenly layer your peanut butter and your jelly, like the way that you do it. And it's just also the way you narrate. You could be exciting in the video. You don't got to be doing too much, because a lot of people feel like YouTube, yeah, you got to be too head ass or anything like that. Most people like enjoy somebody's being authentic, somebody's being real throughout the entire like video, throughout the entire situation. So that's something that can help you as well. Just continue to be your authentic self. But that's kind of things that I say when I say like your niche. Like you want to find something that you're good at that you can make videos about. And that's like the main thing. The video, think about your niche. Think about your niche first. Once you got like a niche or anything that you want to make a video about, I would say think about 5 different topics about that thing that you can make a video about. Like I said, think about this. If you do cooking, shoes, fashion, movies, different things like that. Just think of 5 different things that you could do that can actually, be used as a video. Now, when you got those 5 different things, you want to come up with like a little storyline. It could be something quick. And I know this sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot when you start kind of just game planning how you want to do it. Um, if like I said, if anybody got any questions or anything in the comments or anything like that, please let me know. Let me see if I can move this over real quick. What's this? Um, let's see here. I'm just playing around with this stuff. All right, so like I said, I ain't gonna be on too long. I'm probably gonna be on like maybe like 15 more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap this up. But I did just really want to put a question in here. But that's like the main thing. I always say, find your niche, find your pocket, and definitely find your different like sectors. That's when I say the 5 different things like that you can make your video about. I'll say consider them sectors of your niche. Me, I do daily commentary, right? So, Charleston White. If you do me, like when I do daily commentary, I think of like 5 people that I always try to make my videos about, or like if they got something going on, I try to jump into it because I know that's what's trending. I know that's what's hot. I know that's what's going on. So you got Corey Holcomb, of course. I know I make videos about Corey Holcomb, Charleston White, Clarissa Shields, I should have actually kept going with Joe Budden, but it's different things. So I always go Poetic Flacco, DJ Academics, Vlad TV, people that are bigger than me. Those are like that. So exactly, that's my niche. But those are my different sectors. So I make videos about them because their audience is gonna go, watch the video when they searching up exactly, their person that they're looking for. They want to know what's going on. So I'm gonna give you the commentary on it. Um, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that part. Like, I feel like if you have a question, just write me because, like I said, nobody's gonna be seeing this live as it is live. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go ahead tell the people that I'm live. I didn't even tell um anybody I'm online live. I'm live. Let me share the live real quick. Let me see if I can share the live. Okay, so I'm finna try to share the live, but I just won't because I'm only gonna be on here Like 10 more minutes. Let's see. Let me close this out real quick. My bad if I'm quiet, y'all. My bad if I'm quiet. Like I'm just trying to send the live out. 10 minutes left. Send me any questions. But yeah, I'm gonna start going live more. Like I said, the 4 people that's watching, I appreciate y'all watching, tuning in. Whoever you are, I appreciate you. But like I said, I'm gonna be trying to go on live just every Thursday once I can get more topics. And I realize that the one thing about this YouTube game, you gotta have your equipment set up, and then like as far as like the technology, graphics cards, like it's a whole lot of stuff that go into like just making sure everything is going smooth. So if this is choppy or anything, make sure y'all give me feedback because that's how you help your boy. You dig? That's how you help your boy. But man, listen, like YouTube really has changed my life as far as like in a good way. Like I don't even have a lot of subscribers, but I feel like it's more so just you have to put in the work because I never really got on it for the purpose of trying to like any monetary gain. I really got onto it because I wanted to have some type of impact, bro. Like I don't know. I always like grew up looking up to people like Vlad TV. When I say grew up, just more so I like the style of interviewing. That's really why I want to transition this into. So as y'all see me do like shoe content, daily commentary, that eventually I want this to turn into when I do full blown sit down interviews with some of the top people when it comes from politics, athletes, musicians, anything from all walks of life, where I sit and have a conversation with them and we just give their story, and I'm actually able to tell their story, spread it to my audience. That's where I'm really trying to go and grow this thing too. And I feel like the getting into the YouTube, that was really on my only way of taking this stuff into my hands because I was getting turned down from so many people trying to do interviews like in St. Louis. Because I used to pull up on people with my literally my iPhone, like an iPhone 8 or 9, one of the early ones before the 10, because I think they started doing the colors around then. Pull up on people with an iPhone, a little tripod, and I sit up and do an interview. Like anybody can vouch for me right now. Like people who have literally, I did interviews, 30 minutes, be sitting with an iPhone, and that's it. Because I had a grind, I had a vision. Like one day when this stuff pop off, like if Sean Cotton might check his DMs one day, boy, if Cotton check his DMs, I was talking spicy. It's a meme of Allen Iverson crossing over Michael Jordan in his DMs. I'm like, I said some shit like, let me go back and find it. If I probably deleted it because I DM'd him, but he don't see it from his side. But it's like Allen Iverson crossing over MJ, and I was like, I'm gonna see you at the top, or I'm gonna see you one day. Cause I always had this mind. Cause I used to be hitting him like, bro, I'm trying to work for you, I'm trying to work for you. And then, but never got a reply. And then I ended up working for Vlad TV, worked for him for a little bit, did like notes. So, like, say if he got an interview going on, I worked my way up to the point where I actually was working with the guy that I was inspired by. It happened where he just made like a Twitter post and it was like, we looking for a note writer or a researcher writer position open. I said, all right, cool. I apply for it. Sent the DM. Like, bro, I mean, I want to say a month later. A month later, I followed up maybe twice with a guy named Evan, who was like, I guess the assistant's right hand man to Vlad. I get a random DM while not a DM, I get a random email while I'm at work, and it was like, can we set up a call? I see it. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, oh, this is legit. This is real. I said, all right, cool. Let me go ahead, hit him back. So I hit him back up. And he like, all right, cool. Let's do a trial. So I did like some contract work with him. I did some contract work with him. My apologies. I went to speech class and everything. I actually did public speaking stuff to get better at this, talking in front of a camera. I actually had to force myself to get better at this. So my apology if I like slip up on my words a little bit, stumble up on them. A lot of times I'm thinking before I'm even. It just I know a lot of times I'm talking before I'm even thinking. But yeah, I get what I'm saying. See, just then I stumbled up on it right there. But all in all, I'm just saying like yeah, bro. I just grinded, bro. I just was reaching out. I was resilient. I just was pushing it. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to work with you. So I end up doing notes like the Aries Spears interviews, and I said, oh damn, that's kind of crazy how everything tied into where I do like my commentary. I talk about like comedians, Corey Holcomb, Aries Spears, and then in the day I did my interview. I did the last interview before they actually fell out. So the notes and everything like that, because I put some stuff in the notes about Corey Holcomb actually making fun of Aries. Sent it to Vlad. I'm like, hey, like try to bring this up in your interview. Out of respect for Aries, Vlad didn't even bring it up. Vlad didn't even like acknowledge that. He just ignored that part and replied to the other stuff that I said. So I was just like, oh, okay. That's his boy. I took it for what it is. I'm like, all right, that's his boy. So I guess he ain't gonna try to step on that at all. But after that, uh, that really kind of that went away. So that whole that's a story. The me working with Vlad. I'm gonna tell you that's a whole nother story. If anybody want to know that story, that how that situation played out and how it transpired, I could talk about that. Like I said, that's a whole nother thing. But like I don't know, man. Like YouTube really changed my life because I had to get into the grind, and then I'm rambling, but I'm saying everybody that was turning me down for all them interviews when I was trying to pull up on folks with just my phone and my phone didn't even have a camera, but I'm pulling up like, bro, I'm trying to do an interview. All them turned me down, boy. I thank the Lord they did. I thank the Lord they did because that motivated me. That motivated your boy. That because like what I got planned next is more so just because of what I went through in the past. Like a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people told me no, told me no, and that's why I started doing the commentary. Because I said, bro, last I had drove to St. Louis. I drove to St. Louis. Want to say like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Drove down to interview drove down there to interview artists. Right. I drove down there, bro. I'm talking about he pulled some shit like, yeah, it's my mom's birthday, so I ain't gonna be able to do it. And I'm like you ain't know there's your mom's birthday like two months ago or the month prior before we booked this interview, before we planned this, before I drove from Atlanta, Georgia, down here. The whole time we texting leading up to the interview, I'm checking in. We still good? Yeah, we still good. Bro, I get down there, check in the hotel and everything. I get stood up. I'm like, oh Lord, bro. As in, I'm talking about, I'm hitting him like, bro, we still doing the interview. We still doing the interview. He said, then he hit me with that. I didn't even take it personal. I just more so took it as a sign of motivation. Cause I said, all right, if I was somebody else, bro would have pulled up, did the interview, and it wouldn't have been no issue. Wouldn't have been no problem. Like he wouldn't have tried to play me like that. But I took that as motivation. I said, all right, I'm gonna just put this stuff in my own hands, bro. I'm not gonna be keep dealing with that type of stuff. I'm gonna just start giving my take on my, you know what I'm saying, my take on different things. Cause that's all I was gonna do. Interview different artists, promote their product, promote what they got going on, ask some different questions about, what's going on in the daily world and what's going on in society. Get their take on it, spread it, you know what I'm saying? But I say, all right, man, these motherfuckers acting like they too cool. Like you can sit down with a rapper sometime, they act like they don't want to answer a question. Like you sit down, they be, yeah, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker just too cool. I don't play that too. That's why a lot of times I couldn't even. I probably like I want to interview more rappers and stuff. I had no problem with them, but I ain't one of them people you can play that cool shit. Cause I'm like, all right, bro. Like if you don't want to be here, we ain't even got to do this. Like we don't even got to sit right here and have this conversation. First of all, like, but I say that to say that's why I started taking the stuff in my own hands, getting in front of the camera myself, and just giving my take on it. And then I'm gonna just post it. And it turned out actually great. It turned out well. Like it turned out very well. Let me switch this up real quick. Let me go back to the live chat real quick. Oh yeah, my bad. How do I switch this over? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to click that. I'm trying to turn it off. Oh, did I even have? Oh, I do got it on a bit. So we good. But yeah, y'all, we got like maybe like 5 more minutes. I ain't gonna spend too much time on here. This is the video, my first live. So, like I said, nobody's gonna be watching this live in real time. People gonna come back and watch it once it gets posted up on YouTube. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm gonna try to do this every Thursday. I work a 9 to 5. I ain't one of the people that just can do this all day. Until then, I still got a normal schedule. I still work hard just like y'all for my bread. So like that's why y'all gotta understand. They talk to me like dog shit in these comments. Like, I'm talking about they talk to me crazy in these comments. But this is a hobby for me. I have fun doing this. Like I actually enjoy coming here. You know what I'm saying, making the videos, talking to y'all, whoever I'm even talking to. But yeah, this is the first time I'm going live, and this is pretty good. I didn't know if I can sit here and talk to myself for 30 minutes, but I thought about it. I said, that's all I do is make videos. Like it's not really hard for me to talk to myself, especially if you got something to talk about, something to get off your chest. But yeah, man, like I'm gonna save I'm gonna save some of the advice that I got for YouTube for later, because ain't nobody really asking too many questions. But the good thing about this is I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. If you got any questions, come later. Maybe come next week. Come next Thursday. We're gonna come talk about, see what's going on. Like I said, it wasn't really too much going on this weekend or this week leading up to today. There wasn't really too much that we didn't cover. What else is going on? Anything going on this weekend? I don't think it's too much going on. Oh, my bad. Clarissa Shields is actually fighting this weekend. Clarissa Shields was fighting this weekend. Did y'all see the radio host ask Clarissa Shields how long she plan on being married to a married man? The radio host asked Clarissa Shields how long does she plan on being in a relationship with a married man? So, quick backstory if y'all don't know, Remy Ma, Papoose technically still married, but at the same time, that means Remy Ma is still married to Papoose. But seems like Clarissa Shields always gets the most backlash because she is in a relationship with Papoose. So, a lot of people kind of feel like, it's my boy. You be changing your name 24/7. That's my boy September. It used to be September Team Bray. Which was it? Gnostic. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you because if y'all don't know, I got this mic. I asked my support. I said, listen, y'all. I said, listen, can somebody help me? I'm trying to get my mic together. I'm trying to grow YouTube. Only one person. Listen, only one person. And that was you. So always, I'm forever, not gonna I almost said it in little. I'm forever indebted. I think it's the word I'm looking for. Just know I appreciate you. Just know I appreciate you. When this shit take off, I ain't gonna never forget about you. Best believe that. But yeah. I got a couple more minutes on here. Y'all. I got maybe like 4 more minutes. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. Like, listen, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Like, honestly, stuff like that keep me going. In fact, me and you don't even know each other. Like the fact that you support me, that keeps me going. Like every single day, I be at lunch or just at work, and I'm like, I go into the room and like it's like a little room, like side room we got. I be working on videos. Just like, man, I can't wait to get home, just to get my opinion, just talk about something. Just I don't know. I just see the vision where I'm trying to take it, but I just gotta just keep grinding. That's really what it is. Gotta just keep grinding. My bad, I got too passionate, but I wouldn't even expect you to join the live, man. That's love right there. That just turned me up a little bit. I appreciate that. I seen you team 2 YouTubers for. See, listen, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. And what's crazy is like I be trying to just, like I said, just keep it going, keep it grinding. I'm gonna try to just always get I'm gonna start getting like a better visual. I want to get just the aesthetic and everything right. But I feel like once I kind of get going, I might have a video that pop off that can help change things. That's why I'm not banking on it, but I know one day that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Could get something to pop off, but I just got to keep grinding. One thing I'm gonna get better is trying to get this sharing the screen. Like I don't want to mess it up. Like I can try to share the screen, but it's gonna kind of get things choppy. I gotta get a video card, graphics card. I gotta get a different Mac. I'm gonna update everything within the next 2 months. Like my birthday coming up in October, so I'm gonna treat myself, y'all. Work been going good. You know what I'm saying? So definitely gonna upgrade a lot of stuff because I feel like I gotta get on this. I gotta be grinding. Like every Thursday, I'm gonna try to go live. Like the same way I want to say, not I definitely can't do how Act go live like from freaking I don't know 10 o'clock to 4 in the morning. I don't know how bro do that at all. But I can try to get on the grind where as soon as I get home, I work my 9 to 5, and then from 5:30 or 6 to 11 or 12, I'm grinding. Like, bro, this whole last week, I went to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm coming home, get off work, cook dinner, you know what I'm saying? Or the dinner probably already cooked for me. I'm just coming in, eating real quick, chopping my videos up. OBS. OBS is a must. You're right. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I gotta get I'm gonna get a better mic, better a Mac that can handle it. Cause I was trying to connect the OBS, but then when I connect it, right, and I'm sharing the screen, it was still lagging a little bit. But I'm gonna still play around with that. I tried to clean my laptop, clean up all the files and everything. I cleaned all that off. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna update all this stuff. So, like you said, OBS is definitely a must. All this finna get updated soon. So like the fact that y'all watching right now, y'all gonna see later on, like maybe like a month or 2 from now, after we do a couple more lives, all this stuff gonna upgrade. Like it's gonna be a blessing. I'm gonna wrap this up soon, y'all. I got like maybe a couple more minutes. I'm gonna just stick on here with y'all. If anybody knows not too many of, anybody got any questions or anything at all, it could be a personal question, just a life question, anything at all, just let me know. Other than that, like it's real. That's my dog, man. My boy be changing his name 24/7. How I add you as a top support? I gotta figure out how to do this. Once I get this stuff together, I'm gonna figure out how to add you, give you some ranking or something. I gotta figure out, I gotta figure out how to get this together. The most check. See, I did, but it only time I was checking the hype videos, it was showing me just like video games. It didn't really show me like like anything within like the niche. Maybe I need to start checking that tool out. Is it pretty convenient? Is it a good tool? Like they're using the hype seed, the videos and everything like that? Let me know. Let me know. What y'all have for dinner tonight, y'all? What y'all have for dinner? I had went to Zaxby's. I'm hooked. I don't know if y'all know nothing about Zaxby's. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, but when I moved down to Atlanta, boy, that Zaxby's, and they try to say Cane's better than Zaxby's. I ain't trying to hear that at all. They better not ever say no Cane's is better than Zaxby's. I'm like a chicken tender connoisseur. When it comes to chicken tenders, I'm not nobody that you play around with. Chicken tenders and burgers. I'm not nobody you play around when it comes to those two things. So when I came down here and got hip to Zaxby's, boy, I'm talking about game changer. Game changer. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna get tomorrow. Might get some pizza though. But we ain't gonna stay here too long, y'all. Like I said, we finna go ahead and close this up. I appreciate y'all watching because most of the time, a lot of people don't understand how YouTube work. You get like you gotta understand, like some people get down with nobody watching. I had like 5 people watching today. The fact that's like if I was talking and y'all was here, I appreciate it. You literally sat here and watched me ramble for a couple minutes, if not, I don't know, 31 minutes. I don't know. But listen, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna catch y'all next episode. Some more people just joined. Hopefully, y'all can run this back. If anybody got a question, I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna close it up in maybe like 2 more minutes. I'm gonna see what's going on. Somebody just sent the gift. Oh, somebody just sent the gift. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Osmos, what up, sis? What up, sis? Well, who? Oh, you missed the live. It's cool. It's cool. We always gonna run it back every Thursday. But somebody sent me a gift. Hold on, who is this? They sent me a high five. Appreciate you. Boy, getting into the argument. Oh yeah, I guess I am starting to get into it, slow but sure. What's the high five? What that mean though? I don't know what do I do? How I send it back? Is it you must like chicken tenders too, huh? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What do I do? I guess I don't know. I'm gonna learn how the gift works, but I appreciate that. Checking in. I look at my big dog Diamond D904 checking in from Jacksonville, Florida. Appreciate you down there in the South. I ain't never been to Jacksonville. Never been to Jacksonville. Been down in Orlando. Definitely been to Miami. Miami is a ball. Definitely Miami is a ball. Never been to Tampa. Never been to Tampa. Got to get down there. Got to check that out. Got to check that out. I appreciate that though. Dang. I ain't missing. Why? Damn. Why he's like that? Only thing I ain't no disrespect. Only thing I know about that is the whole Julio Fulio thing. That's all I know about Jacksonville. Young and Ace. All them young bulls down there. So what y'all do down there? And what y'all do down in Jacksonville, Florida? What y'all do for fun? Y'all go to clubs and stuff like that. I'm not even a club goer, but what's down there to do? What y'all got going on down there in Jacksonville? Jacksonville, Florida. If anybody having trouble comment, I think I got it set to like grill and hang out. Shit. That's all we do. See, I'm one of them people. Like people get. I don't. I'm one of them people. I sit on the porch. I'm a bit. I ain't. I'll accidentally almost saying the word porch monkey, but you can't say that. They say it's racist. But I'm one of them folks. I'm on a porch. Like I got me a little drink, little sip, not too. You know what I'm saying? Might smoke a little cigar or something like that on the porch. Chop it up. I'm an old head. I'm finna turn 32 in October, but I got an old soul. I ain't one of them people that got to do too much. Put me on the grill, chill, hang out. I'm cool. I'm cooling. You a Jaguars fan? Yeah, I got that boy Travis Hunter down there. Boy finally got some damn weight on him. That boy finally got some weight. See, one thing about Travis Hunter, that boy pissed me off with that young lady. But listen, I ain't gonna try to get in his business, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I had some meals, damn. Hold on, you from Jacksonville too? No, you from Jacksonville too? With the neighbors, where you from? Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, damn. Somebody in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I ain't never been to Tulsa. Palm Beach, Florida. Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't think I ever been to Oklahoma. I ain't never been to Oklahoma. Palm Beach, Florida. Man, what you do in Tulsa then? You kind of got me stuck right there. I've been thinking about. I'm like, what's in Tulsa? I've got to get me going on. I guess like you said, just grill with the neighbors. I feel that. I feel that ain't too much. You a Sooner fan? I'm finna start getting back into sports, y'all. Like that's I want to start getting into that pocket of that niche as well. But like that's one of it's real. You gotta know exactly what you're talking about. Like that's you gotta know exactly what you can't be coming there with some analytics that ain't right. Like you can get your opinion on things, but once you start coming with sports and try to get your take and you say there's some wrong analytics, boy, they'll chew you up. Like I ain't no Stephen A, no Skip Bayless. It's this one dude on YouTube. I think his name is like Legends of Winning. I don't know if any of y'all seen him. He wear glasses, big heavy set black dude. Cold. Oh man, my twin daughters graduated from OU. Oh man, you in your prime. You ain't old. You ain't old at all. Said graduated from OU. That's what's up though. That's what's up. Congratulations to them. That's all that matter. You made it. You did what you had to do, so they can do what they got to do. That's all that matter. And make sure you tell them congratulations. Congratulations to you, man, because you the one that raised them. So congratulations to you. You put in that work. You know what I'm saying? That's your hard work as well. So shout out to you as well. He said the rig gambling. Listen. I'm glad you brought that up. Like, there's nobody that's gonna not try to tell me that the NBA, NFL, that stuff is rigged. There's no way. Like, it's so many times I was on Prize Picks, and you talking about like the fact that Terry Rozier, like, bro was acting crazy. They pulled him out the game. He acting like he got an injury, anything like that, bro. That's none of that stuff. That's definitely rigged. It got to be because there's no way some of that stuff be happening. I'm talking about the point spreads be too right. You got folks running down the court. Just they down by 17. He running down the court just to go try to get this last minute bucket. Bro, you ain't fooling nobody. And it's like they playing with people money. Yeah, it's messy. It's messy because you playing. Yeah, that's playing with people money, and then they don't understand. Like it's crazy folks out here. Like imagine. I ain't trying to put nothing there, but imagine this. You put you a big spender. You put 10K, whatever your last, right? You put on your last. And you know that boy just did something stupid on purpose. Like you know it in your heart of hearts that he just did something on purpose. Y'all saw what happened to that healthcare. I mean that healthcare CEO, whatever, over somebody having their feelings hurt about their own personal feelings. Hey, yeah, like see, that's I used to not believe it, but I don't know. Did you see the I think it was on Netflix. They did the documentary. I don't know. It was like I don't know if it's Stan. It was like the Donahue, like the coach. You mean the ref? You know what I'm saying? The ref from the NBA. Like when I saw that, I said, "Oh no, it's real. It's real." Like they really be point shaving. They find a way to. If they feel some type of way about a player getting smart with them, we're gonna find a way to get you about this game quick. Cause like these people are human too. And I tell that all the time. I be having to remind myself. I'm like, that's still a human at the end of the day. Like that person still had, yes, Tim Donahue. Like that's when I saw that, and then I think it was the same Netflix or that same Netflix 30 for 30. The dudes from Arizona State, you know what I'm saying, back in the 90s. Like he get caught up because at the end, these are still humans that get caught up in situations. But I be so confused on why buddies in the NBA doing all this. Like is your family is they at risk or what's at risk to where you will literally risk your NBA career gambling on a couple thousand? Is it just I made a couple videos on that because I thought one thing I said maybe they get a high of it or maybe get like a thrill. You know what I'm saying? Some people get like a thrill. Greedy. Yeah, you're right. The blackmail got to be the biggest thing because when you do one thing right, you slip up one time. Now they got you. Once you say yeah one time, what you mean you saying no? what you mean you saying no? Like, and the mob's still real. I think Italian mobs and all that stuff. Like, Buddy just got offed in the that was finessing all the NFL players, and now they trying to say the GM of the Arizona Cardinals got something to do with that. This ain't no game. They're telling y'all this is not a game. Like it's some big players that being involved in all this. So if you telling me that's going on, but I don't think no no point shaving in the NFL and NBA being rigged is not real. Hey man, it gotta be. It gotta be. I want to do a story on that as well about because the fact that that dude got unalived and face down in the pool, and you finessing NFL players. Somebody was covering up something. Somebody knew something. I'm gonna do some more research on that because I think that was kind of wild. That was wild. I don't know, man. Listen, we finna close this up. Hold on, what you say before I get up out of here? Oh man, I know you have a positive perception, positive, and I don't hold it against you. Uh, yeah. So some people, that's the thing. Like, see, the thing with Flacco, like I know some people do not like him. I see other people's opinion. That's what they feel, and that is what it is. But the one thing I would say that he did for me that a lot of people did not, because like I didn't have nobody. I reached out just randomly, just so I don't know what the fuck it was. I think I just asked for some advice because I had bought the course because I was doing my sneaker content, was watching the video. I said, man, I feel like I could do that. It really started from like that, like me watching his videos. I need to get better at talking and like enunciating my words and being able to get better at that. But I was sitting there watching this video. I said I could do that. Bought the course, and then I learned like little systems here and there, how to like put the videos and everything together and how it works. And I said, oh, I could do this. And then hey, it worked out. So I give him that, and then like I asked for advice every time he called me up, give me some advice, tips here and there, how to handle certain situations. Like he the reason my channel actually got good, like got fixed because after the Corey hit me with a copyright strike, I didn't know really what wording to say to like to counter that, for my appeal. Like I didn't know what wording to say. Told me exactly what to say so I can go ahead and get my channel, not my channel back, but like my channel was rocked with that. But it helped out. It helped out for sure. Sure. Hey man, see that's love. I appreciate it. But listen, if he did something that make you upset, man, I'm on your side with it too. You know what I'm saying? I ride for my dog too. I never forget what you did for me either. Best believe that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he's just reporting what he knows. He's like a real. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to get better at just like reporting things, like, and I got my own personal things. I'm trying to get better at. I got my own. Got to get a bit disciplined. I got to cut a lot of vices out of my life and get it together. Yeah, man, I'm gonna close this up, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get some sleep. I got a long day ahead of me this weekend. I'm gonna try to get some videos out. If any of y'all got any topics, anything y'all want me to talk about, let me know. I appreciate y'all all y'all joining me on this live. Diamond DD, Diamond D904, and then you keep changing your name. I'll make sure I pronounce it right. I think it's Gnostic Timbre. I appreciate you as always. My sis, she was in the chat as well. I appreciate you, Paris. Much love as always. But listen, I'm gonna catch y'all next episode. We've been here for almost 45 minutes. Until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all next episode. Peace. And we out.